everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today. I just really wanted to do something Christmassy. I'm gonna try to give myself enough time to edit and upload this before Christmas. But basically, I got the Conspiracy palette, finally, the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star collab. This beautiful guy. And I've been really obsessed with it, and there's a really pretty green color and a really pretty red color. So I thought that would be a perfect excuse to make a holiday look. I also used the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, which is one of my favorites and very well used and dirty. But there's some nice deep green and reds in there too. So I did use a combination of the two. But I really like how this turned out. So I don't know if people really get this festive anymore. I feel like mostly just like nude eyes and a red lip is like the holiday look these days. But you know what? If you want to get crazy and get all red and green, I'm going to show you how to do it. So if you want to get festive with me, just keep on watching.
I'm using the CoverGirl eyelid primer as a base and just patting that in with my fingers. And I start with the shade Tannicon in the Conspiracy palette. This is a great transition shade, especially on my pale skin. And I'm just using a big fluffy blending brush and buffing that into the crease of my eye. Next, I'm taking the shade Flaming Hot, which is a beautiful bright red color, on a little bit of a smaller blending brush. And I'm also putting that in the crease of my eye, slightly lower than that last shade. And I cannot get over how pigmented this color is. It is so pretty. Then I'm taking the shade Jax in the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is a really dark brick red, almost maroon color. And I'm taking that on an even smaller fluffy brush into the deepest part of my crease there, just to deepen that red color up. And I kind of go back and forth with the two reds to blend that all together. Next, I'm taking my ColourPop concealer and I'm just going to wipe that onto the back of my hand and use a flat concealer brush from there to carve out my crease. I like to cut my crease super high, way higher than my actual crease because I have hooded eyes. So this gives the appearance that my eye is actually a lot bigger than it is. It's a really awesome trick to use. Next, I'm taking the shade Conspiracy from the Conspiracy palette. It's a light green color with a lot of shimmer and reflect to it. And I'm just taking that on a stiff packing brush and really packing that onto the lid that I just cut. And then dipping back into Flaming Hot with my fluffier brush, I'm going to go into the outer corner of my eye and really just try to connect that all together and really blend it in. I pick up more of that darker red shade Jax and put that in that outer corner as well. And I just kind of go between the two of them, trying to deepen up the corner and also blend it out into that green shade. I don't want any harsh lines between the red and the green here. I want it to really just seamlessly fade together. On the lower lash line, I take the shade Illuminati, which is a dark green that's almost teal and has a lot of shimmer in it as well. And I'm taking this on a smaller pencil brush and just running it underneath my lash line. Then I'm going to use the shade Enchanted from the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is a really dark forest green color. And I'm actually going to use this to create a winged eyeliner. So I'm using a very sharp angled brush and just dragging that along my top lashes and extending that out to create a wing. I do dip back into the shade several times to get the opacity where it needs to be, but I just use the shadow to do this whole thing. Then here I'm just taking a little bit of concealer on a tiny brush and sharpening up the underside of that wing, and I just pat it in with my fingers. Then I go back into Illuminati and I smoke out that lower lash line a little more, try to connect it to that wing. Now I'm taking the shade Diet Cola on the inner corner of my eye This shade is straight up silver, very shiny. And I started using a flat brush for that, and I ended up using a pointier little pencil brush to get it in that corner. And this is just a brown eyeliner. I believe it's by NYX. I'm just kind of putting something down because I wanted green, but I didn't have green. So now I'm going to layer Enchanted on top of that eyeliner. And layering it like this just makes it stick a little bit better in that waterline. For the glitter part of the cut crease, I'm going to actually use lash glue to adhere the glitter. And I have this brush on lash glue, so it's really easy to use. And I just draw this line right at the actual cut crease. I start in the front and I only bring it to about 3/4 of the way where that green ends. And I'm using the NYX Face and Body Glitter in Crystal on the tiniest brush I could find, and I just dip right into the glitter and stick it right on that line. And voila. For lashes, I start with the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara on my top lashes, just to kind of get a base coat black down. And then I do put some false lashes on. These are the Faux Mink Collection by Kiss in the style Muse. For my lower lashes, I always use waterproof so it doesn't transfer onto my skin. This is Lash Princess by Essence Cosmetics. And there are the eyes all finished. But to complete the look, we need a red lipstick. So this is one of the liquid lips by Lime Crime in Red Hot. It's a really metallic, bright red shade, so perfect for the holidays. And I really just thought that this finished off the look.
Alright, thanks again for watching. I really enjoyed making this look, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it. If you do recreate it, I would absolutely love to see it. Please tag me. I will put all of my handles up here. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much, and happy holidays!